This is Chana, also known as CC the Greek Geek. This is New Release Wednesday, and in case you missed it, we've got awesome comics from an awesome con, by that name, might I add. So, first I want to introduce you to Tuskegee Heirs. Tuskegee Heirs is an awesome indie comic by my friends Greg Burnham and Marcus Williams, also known as Marcus the Visual. So, yes, I know, right? So, Tuskegee Heirs is set in the future, and essentially there is a wave of fascism that has banned flying from being legal. So there is a descendant of the Tuskegee Airmen who has met up with this group of kids that are like essentially kid geniuses, and he teaches them how to fly. So they, everything just kind of goes off from there, and they're out saving the world. So, yeah, it's a really great comic. And, yeah, the Tuskegee Heirs authors just recently announced that they'll be opening their own publishing house called Heirs Apparent. So congratulations to them. Yay! And if I may, I will segue with the panel that we did, this amazing artwork that we have from the, I almost said the Burning Spear, from Tuskegee Heirs. And here we are with myself and the author Greg, co-author and artist Marcus Williams. So there it is, guys. It was an honor and a privilege to moderate that panel. And speaking of indie comics and awesome comics to support, you really should check out the Wildcard Chronicles news series, Rude Awakening. Issue number 1 is available now. Issue number 2 will be coming out this summer. So, and this is also a very cool, another Afrofuturistic themed comic where it's post-World War III and Africa wins the war. So essentially you see how it plays out when Africa becomes a superpower and all of the superpowers that we know today have to yield to the continent of Africa and its delegation. So in that, there is a sovereign city-state on American soil called Tekken City, which is modeled after, it's kind of like a mix between Egypt and Las Vegas. So that's where you see the pyramids in the background, and they're all nice and pretty. And the coolest thing about it, or at least for me personally, is that I have a character made in my likeness by the name of Theta Magnus, and she will be introduced in issue 2. And even better than that, all of the characters in this series are modeled after real people who the creator, Nuri McAdams, sees as heroes in our local communities. So check it out. It's just between Rude Awakening and Tuskegee Heirs. They're just two really great pieces of art, because there's really no other way to describe it. But you gotta check them out. They're amazing. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to Marcus, Nuri, and Moana of the Burning Spear, Wildcard Chronicles. Tuskegee Heirs, we in there.
I just want to give my stamp. Shout out to Marcus, shout out to Greg, shout out to Moana, shout out to Nuri.
And
much
your panels
love.
were lit too, yo. Your panels were awesome.
But this ain't about me. I want to shout out these guys.
Right, but they were on your panels though.
We got, they were. Moana was on the panel. Nuri, but I haven't done a panel with Marcus and Greg yet. But they are mad cool people. They put out a great book in Tuskegee Heirs. Yeah. My wife's grandfather was a Tuskegee Airman. Stop. And yeah, it's when I first met them, I let them know that you know, he was an instructor at the Institute, and then moved on to Howard and doing his thing. And so it's just beautiful to see this representation. So from our Tuskegee family to Marcus and Greg, thank you for keeping their vision and, you know, who they were alive and represented. But these guys are good, and they're for I believe, I don't know if this is for all ages, but Tuskegee Heirs is definitely
Tuskegee Heirs is more,
so you can buy it for your kids, and then for us grown folk too. You know, we
this is more like the PG-13.
Yeah,
this is like the G-rated. You know what I mean? So we got something for the whole family.
It's good stuff, and we have interviews from AwesomeCon. Both my boy Mac and Alicia G interviewed everybody here, Marcus and Greg. And yeah, it's going to be on the channel, so you can tune in after this.
Can't wait.
Show them love and go cop their books. So the website, I'm going to throw it out online. And CC Greek, I love CC. That's my homie. She's been on.
You're the real MVP, but, you know. For real. You already know.
Love you.
Love you. Mwah. Love you, Mrs. Strange. So I guess on that note, those are my picks. And that's in case you missed it. So there it is.
Cut.